Well, they had a patch and the Coliseum was released, so we're going to try a couple of the cars out here, see what it's all about. Kind of a odd shape if you look at it. It's almost like 4 straightaways and then 2 turns like Martinsville. But gonna be interesting because I think it's gonna be quicker to late apex, but in race situations that might not be the best line. Gonna try the street stock first, and I'm actually gonna make sure we got a, yeah, it's set at 8-1. Got a good steering ratio in it. It's not too bad with the street stock. It's about the right size for this thing. Overdrove it a little bit there. There really wasn't too much other stuff that came out in this update worth really mentioning. They updated the Next Gen car with I think it was an aero package update and engine package update, but that's really about it. Besides releasing the Coliseum. I think the turns are going to be bottlenecks, but I don't know, I feel like down the straightaways you could get some good racing. I just don't think it's going to be very side by side. We're going to go have our next look at the track with the Tour Mod. Looks like the pit road speed limit is only 20 miles an hour. Appears to get pretty good grip off, but you also gotta wait a second to get back to the throttle. Got back to it pretty early there. turning 13.8s on the iRacing baseline, or the iRacing fix setup, whatever you want to call it. Here's a 13.6. Not getting very much force feedback. I don't know if it's because the track's so smooth or what, but might have to turn my wheel up to get some more feedback around here. But it really does have pretty good bite off the corner. There's 10 laps. Really just trying to get a feel for the track. It's first 10 laps I've ran with the car here. But did go at 13.5. See what camera angles there are. Go here to the first lap and we'll have a look around. Coming back with the third car, we're going to run the super late here. So we're not even turning near enough RPM in third gear. Let's try second. I think that might be a little bit better. I think we're going to be in the chip really hard though. Yep. Not super hard, but we are hitting it. Which that's alright. Getting the wall a bit. Modified really got around here well. Probably a lot because it's a lighter car. Really snappy into the corner. Try upping our brake bias a bit here. Tighten it up under braking. 13.7. Try to get some of the videos caught up later today too. I'd like to get the street stock league race up from Concord, and I've got the week 6 Pro 2 race from Mark River pretty well done. But I also need to get a couple races in for the week too. There's 10 laps. Took a few laps to get the hang of the car around here, but turned a 14.6. I think the mod was a 13.7. Well, I'm not sure how this one's going to go with the Arca car. There wasn't a setup built for it, so I just took the linear baseline. We'll see if it's any good. Turn's pretty decent. Not a whole lot of grip down the straightaway. Only using 3rd gear. I don't feel like there's enough force feedback in the car either for this track. Like I think it was the modified, I felt the same way about. It almost feels like there's no force feedback. Getting a little bit too greedy with the throttle there. Try 4th gear. See if that's got anything. No, nowhere near enough RPM to pull it down the straight. Doesn't help engine brake any either. I feel like these would be some pretty fun cars to race here. If you could get a decent group of people, you can race them. $15.0, really don't think that's too bad. Pretty squirrely down the straight, but well, it wouldn't be checking out the Coliseum if we didn't run the Next Gen car. I've only run this thing a handful of times. I put about 10 practice laps in because I'm not very good in it. So these probably aren't going to be very good laps because I was not very good practicing it. I'm just going to try to put 10 clean laps in. Tight. I wonder if maybe brake bias. Oh, there it goes. So I wonder if a little bit more rear brake will help it turn. See, that's the biggest problem I'm having with it, is it snaps back, and then when it goes back to the right, it drags the frame rail across the ground and bottoms out, and you really lose control of it. Try to be a little bit more patient, getting the throttle down. Because it's like as soon as you get wide open, then it back end starts dancing around on you, and it's really easy to lose it. There's a good corner. I believe that was 10 laps right there. Fastest lap was a 14.6. I think I ran a 14.9 with the street stock. 13.7 with the mod. I forget what the super late model and the Arca car were, but I don't know, definitely an interesting track here. Definitely an odd shape. I think going to be interesting racing, and kind of interested to run it on iRacing in an actual race and see what it's all about. But it's going to have to get in a race with the right people you can trust racing with.